Good morning, rescue. Hi, Canadian. It's gonna be a crappy day here today. Well, I'm glad you did, Canadian. Rescue was on the top right there. I think he said he'd be back in a minute. It's gonna rain and it's cold. I'm sitting here with a winter coat on and my hood up and coffee and just one of them days. But I just needed someone here to talk to. Oh, don't say that, Canadian. Seriously? I think it's a nice view. It's not one of my favorites. Once the porch gets cleaned off and the flower boxes gets planted and the bird feeders get put up and we have hummingbirds. Lots of hummingbirds. Good morning, Shorty. Good to see you. Hang on, people. Here comes the wind. Good morning, Metal. Oh, I love hummingbirds too. Wade had got some really good shots last year of them up really close. I mean, he was like, they were right in front of us. I want you to look. Good morning, Backwoods. Oh my God, my heart's gonna pound out of my chest. Woohoo! It usually is beautiful out here. Usually, in fact, up until a few minutes ago, the sun was shining. Are you getting ready for the meetup, Backwoods? Good morning, John. Are you and Hutch gonna have a meeting about that or live about it? Yay. Well, I'm ready. I just want you to know, because of that meetup, I overdrawn my checkbook. I fixed it yesterday, but I bought me a cot to sleep on. I'm gonna sleep up in the air, not on the ground. Don't laugh at me, Canadian. I'm an old lady with a really bad leg, and I hate to keep wake and wait up at night to help me up to go to the bathroom, so. But I'm gonna do it. I'm coming. If we can get my car fixed. This cotton picking car. I'm trying, rescue. Turning Gun says for me to get a hold of you and to make you help me learn how to do this and do everything that you know how to do. And I said, no, I'm good enough just to get on and talk. And you know I'm not shy, so. God, I feel so privileged. Woohoo! Are you doing good, rescue? You had a wonderful party. Baloney. As far as I'm concerned, you know 100 times more than I do. In fact, I had to have Metal come out here this morning because yesterday Papa's told me that I had 2 lives up. So I don't know what I did. Scheduled the wrong time for one, I guess. The birds are singing good and proper this morning. I thought I saw a deer out in the brush down there, but I'm not sure. I'm gonna work on this weekend and get the back porch changed around. This table weighs like 600, 700 pounds, so I'm gonna try to get it moved around. Well, I'm not. The guys are. Well, I tell you, if you read instructions, it works. Most men don't read instructions. They just go to it and do it. Well, I've been reading instructions, so. And then I got Metal behind me helping me, so that usually works well. Yesterday I made it 1 hour and 7 minutes. I couldn't believe that. Uh-oh, here we go again. We got a dog toy holding down. Yeah, it's cold here right now. Well, it's warmer than it was yesterday, so I can't say that. But they're calling for 30 degrees tonight. I sort of figured the bee was blue butterfly. You change your name every other day. But I was really hoping that's probably who it was. There's my girl. Morning, Miss Dusty. Rescue and Backwoods Dusty's gone live too. Share Bear. Good morning, beautiful. How are you? Hey, Cher, you know that day you was having yesterday? It's my turn today. Have you got a sick child? Oh, I know, their garden is beautiful, Rescue. Oh, good Lord, we can't plant ours. We don't get to plant ours until after the second weekend, Mother's Day. We plant ours the second week of May. And if the weather doesn't warm up, well, we're not planting one before then. Seems to me, I remember we had to cover ours twice last year after we planted it because of cold weather. That's when all you guys are eating yummy tomatoes and stuff out of your garden. We're just barely got the tomatoes on the vine the size of quarters. We eat tomatoes about the end of August, 1st of September. Usually the first thing we get out of the garden is green onions. And of course I chop those all up and put them in the freezer because I use them a lot. Shut up, Shorty. God. But you know, 90 degrees, it kills me. I can't breathe. So I can't go outside in it anyway, so. Yeah, Metal has turned into an American. He's American now. He's no longer. And that temperature just kills him. y'all get some coffee this morning, didn't you? Shorty, I'll tell you, my daughter used to have a built-in swimming pool, and I spent every day that I could at that pool. I never got out of the sun. I was in the sun all the time. It felt so good in my bones. And now I can't be out in the sun at all. So I sure am hoping for shade trees down there at the meetup. I'm glad. I told Mr. Metal the other night we needed to be making a list of things to take, and he said, "Why do you need a list?" No, no, Shorty, no, 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 no. But you know, growing up, there was no such thing as air conditioning nowhere unless you went to a grocery store or a store. And us girls had bedrooms and attic bedrooms. That's where our bedrooms was in the attic. And we didn't have any fans either, so. I can remember at the age of probably 15 we had a sloped roof on our house, and climbing out on the roof to sleep, and decided that I was going to shimmy down it and take off and run the neighborhood for a while, and climbed back up on the roof, and my daddy was sitting in my bedroom waiting for me to come in. So that only happened one time. Hello, Northeast Slingshot. Good to have you with us this morning. How about that, Metal? Maybe it's because your son-in-law's not on his PlayStation. So has everybody got most of their planning done, or some of their? I know KP's got a lot of his done. See, I get to these stages, Rescue, where I don't know what to say. Oh, Lord. Good morning, Huck. Valerie. Hello. Good morning, my dear. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Are you going to sing a song for me? If you don't know Valerie, now y'all need to get to her channel and listen to her. She has the most beautiful angel voice. She sings so beautiful. Huck, I poured your milk for you. It's ready. You don't get no cookies today, but your milk's ready for you. Oh, no, no, no. You're the sweet, sweet woman. I'm not. I'm hateful most of the time. But you are too sweet. And I love listening to you sing. I love to come in there and listen to you sing. You sing beautiful. Good Lord, I'm going to be walking around on thin air today. The morning started off rough and it's gotten so much better. And I knew I'd be with my friends. I'd be so much happier. Had a wheel bearing go out of my car and whatever the other thing is, oh, the hub, and they can't get it off. They tried all day yesterday. So my son-in-law's gone to town to buy a tool that it costs $300 to get the hub off with, and jeez. But I'm coming backwoods. I am going to be there. I told Mr. Mayhem the other day that I was going to hug his neck when I seen him, and he said he'd run faster than I could catch him, and I told him to run because I was making brownies and he wouldn't get one, so. Oh, yeah, GMC. Piece of shit. They did. He used a whole tank of propane yesterday on it. Can't get it to the bolt. Can't get it to move. Had my son-in-law out there. I had Metal out there. His brother tried it this morning. Won't move. This car is something else. And you know, when everything starts to go on it, it's time to get rid of it. You'll tackle him backwoods? Bless your heart. Well, I wish you'd tell me something that you love to eat sweet backwoods so I can bring it for you. I can bake really well. Oh, bless your heart, Rescue. Yeah, if I lived closer, I'd be over there helping you get shit done. Gee, my Nana is in the house. Hello, this and that, Matt. Good to see you. Teresa Buchanan. Good morning, my dear. If you guys will look closely, you will see that other than Metal, I have all women with wrenches. Wrenches. I can't even speak this morning. This is a girls' club. What do you think? Oh, backwoods, you getting a big old hug. You're going to be sorry, buddy. I'll pick you up and put you over my back. Oh, Lord. Shut up, Huckleberry. Oh, I hear the dogs. There's someone here. Can you hear them dogs barking? And you would know the mutt is the one that makes the most noise. He's a good guard dog. I'm quite sure he would bite somebody if he didn't know him. Work, girl. Get them fingers moving. Matt, did you get your chicken coop done? Oh, now you're going to hear the hammering because they're back to hammering again. Good morning, Yankee. Well, you could come. I wasn't even talking about you. I was talking about them dogs that was barking. We got 3. Isn't that a shame? Good morning, Guns. Good to see you, Billy. Why are you not? Metal's blue. You don't want to be one of the girls? I can change it, Guns, if you got a problem with it. I said until I got used to what I was doing, I was only going to have a few. Shut up, Huckleberry. Don't start with him this morning. Do you know why, Huckleberry, that I made all them women? Because the first time you come with a mouthful, now I can boot you. Ha ha. Pantyhose. Not today, Guns, not today. God, you know, the front of the house is so much prettier. All it is back here is just woods. The front of the house is so much prettier, but the wind is stronger at the front of the house. Otherwise, I'd be sitting on the front porch this morning. That's what I'm gonna have Metal do, is make me a... Well, thank you for thanking everybody, Guns. That's very nice of you. Thank you. I was excited to see all of them in here. Valerie was in here. My girl that sings to me. Well, you know, that may be a good thing instead of a bad thing, Billy. So do I. Gma. My mama always said that when she died, right before she died, she told me that she held my hand and she, from the hospital bed, and she told me, she said, baby, I'm going to come back as the most beautiful red cardinal. I said, Mama, red cardinal is a male. She said, I can be whatever I want to be when I come back. And she said, I'm going to come back as a red cardinal. And I'll let you know that the day that she passed away, we were all sitting on the front porch. We had the funeral services, and We were sitting on the front porch, me and my daddy. And of course, I couldn't get my act together. I was mama's girl. And about the time daddy looked at me, and he had tears in his eyes, and so did I. And there was the most beautiful red cardinal come and sit on the bench right beside my father. And every death that we've had in the family, everything that's happened good in the family, there's always been a cardinal there. The day that we come and looked at this house, there was 2 red cardinals on the back porch, back deck back here. And when we left it, and you're gonna have to hold on a minute because I'm gonna have to take you in the house. It's starting to pour down rain. Can you hear it? So hang on just a second, I'm gonna make you sick. Whew, Lordy mercy. Well, I don't know which I want to look at. If you want to look at boxes piled up or turn on the light. Yeah, get in here. Did you feel that? And hello guys. Hello. Grandma's in the house now. You're gonna have to go lay down. Oh, it's pouring outside. Sorry, but I didn't want to get off yet. Oh, there. I just need something to put you up on to where I can read it. I have a heck of a time reading everything. Much better, much better. Uh-oh. So tell me, Rescue, how do I get to... Wait a minute. Nope, that ain't how I do it. I don't know how to get down into bottom chat. Metal, do you know how to put me down in bottom chat? Well, you'll have to put up with me like this today. I'll have to do some more reading. Well, come rescue me then. I might get there. Can I move the screen up with my finger? Nope. I'm on a telephone.
I don't know.
I touch the buttons, that doesn't do it.
Yeah. You probably don't get a choice.
I said and say it's not giving me a choice.
I don't know what that is. Oh, yeah.
Yep, there it is. Live chat. All members are visible and light. There.
Yep, there you go.
Ta-da!
I think it automatically sets you to that, but I'm not sure.
Metal saved me. He'll be glad when he gets me taught all the stuff I'm supposed to know. That way he doesn't have to come running every time I have a conniption fit. I think it was the first or the second live I did the last time, I was sitting outside freezing. And I mean, I was freezing. I had a long sleeve sweater on. I had another jacket on. And the next thing you know, he come out the door and he brought me a big old heavy quilt and put it around my shoulders. And made me a cup of coffee and brought it to me. I don't have 3 tops at 3 dots. I have them at the bottom, and all it says is I can share or I can cancel. That's all the 3 dots does. But there's a little window thing over on the left-hand side. If you push that, it gives you the options. Shut up, Rescue. You cotton picker. He knows all that stuff. He's been doing it for years. I'm new. And I mean new. If it was more than Facebook, I was new. I can do everything in Facebook. I don't have no problem with Facebook, but I don't even get on Facebook anymore. I have friends now. I have friends and I have girlfriends. Not just guy friends. I have girlfriends that I can call on the telephone and I can talk to. Ask poor Dusty. She gets at least one phone call a day, and her and Cher both. At least one a day, sometimes 3 and 4. So don't you guys feel proud that I don't call you that much, Rescue? Because, you know, I have your number too. I could call you too that much, but I won't. And that's why Billy won't give me a phone number, see? Yes, I make grits. Yes, I've had grits. Yes, I could puke grits. Does that make you tell you how much I love grits? Grit is cornmeal made into a mush. That's what a grit is. They're from usually in the South. It used to be, didn't matter what you ordered or what meal, you got a side of grits with it. You didn't have to order it. It automatically come with your food. If you ordered breakfast like bacon, eggs, and taters and toast, you got grits. Yeah, I know they can be made better. I mean, my mama used to put brown sugar in them. But, you know, when we was young, we had oatmeal for breakfast every morning. I mean, that was our base of going to school, was you had to eat a bowl of oatmeal. On the weekend, we had biscuits and eggs, and even once in a while we'd have, I don't know where Shane is. Usually he's here by now, but Shane would back me up on cocoa gravy over biscuits. It isn't just for breakfast, guns. They have them all the time down south. That's just like making a pound of cornbread. I wouldn't put sugar in my cornbread if my life depended it. Oh, I hate cream of wheat too. Yuck. Sorry, Teresa. And I don't like cream of rice. No, none of them. Now I'll eat rice for breakfast, but I want butter and sugar on it. Metal don't eat nothing mushy. I'll just tell you right now. Metal is a meat person. Well, he probably stayed up drinking vodka all night. He'll come wandering in. He'll either be hungover or he'll be still drunk, one or the other. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, he's probably still fighting with the ficus. You're correct, because that's all I heard yesterday. Stupid rain. Stupid, stupid rain. We don't need no more rain. I'm just telling you. It's going to be a long afternoon. It looks like it's going to be a Netflix afternoon. Yippee. Oh, this table was my father's. When he died, he had us kids come in and pick out what we wanted of his stuff before he died. And of course, I didn't need it. I had a huge, huge table that had 4 center pieces on wheels. That's how it pulled apart, was on wheels. And so I took this chairs and table for my daughter. And she got my grandmother's china cabinet. Almost everything in here was mine when I moved in. We bought new furniture for the living room that Wade never sits on. Excuse me, as Metal never sits on because he stays downstairs, so he never sits upstairs. And of course, I have my own chair. I have a lift chair. That way, excuse me, he doesn't have to come up to help me up when I want to get up, so. I was going to tell you, Rescue, that I went to the doctor's yesterday, and my blood sugar was perfect, and I had a 6.6 A1C, other than they took my oranges away from me, so no more oranges for Mrs.Metal. She's done with them. I had a yucky old banana for breakfast this morning. Yes, I was very happy with my news. Made it for a pretty good day yesterday. And I had my INR done, and it come back at 2.3, which is excellent. So yeah, it was 2 doctor's office visits now, no more doctors until October. Look at there, Joe Morgan, we's talking about you. We got money laid on this, so Joe, tell me, did you get up with a hangover, or are you still drunk? Well, but do you have a hangover? Or did you stay up all night? What did they ban backwards? I missed that. Do I have to scroll back up? Well, I'll be dadgum. So I owe you an apology. Sorry, Joe. Glad to see you this morning, Joe. Well, we know it's not Billy in a Cessna. The other day we had some helicopters flying over. That's the weather, Joe. You're grounded, Guns? Why are you grounded? I got a cup here, Joe. How fast can you get here? I'll make it for you. It's McDonald's coffee, and it's made in a Kirk, but I'll make you some coffee. It tastes pretty good. I see. Gas is pretty cheap right now here. $3.35 a gallon. Doesn't mean that it ain't going up to $5 or $7 a gallon in the near future, but whatever. I don't believe half you tell me anymore. Come on, people. Here's my cheerleader. He showed up. Good morning, Papas. I finally got Turning Guns to listen to your live the other night, Papas, and he really liked it. And I think you should be doing that every weekend, just to let you know. Are you kidding me? Shorty, jeez. Well, I wouldn't be going anywhere. Well, I don't go anywhere anyway, so. Gee, Ma, I walked out to the front yard yesterday and our lilac bush has got little bitty tiny buds all over it. So we're going to have lilacs on our little bush out there this year. Well, I know you've been listening for a long time, but you hadn't listened to the one from this weekend, and it was excellent. I don't know if you'll care for that, Guns, to be truthfully honest. Why are you still there then, Shorty? Lilacs were one of my favorite flowers, Teresa. That and roses. I have my mother's roses and I have my grandmother's roses. I uprooted them and took them when we moved from our other house. When they come to sell our house, the lady just fell in love with my roses, and I said, no, they don't stay with the house, sorry. They're going with me. Poor Metal had to get up there and dig out all them roots, but they lived. They're alive out here now. Oh, and I like hyacinths and daffodils too. Yes, you're right. The only thing I don't like is tulips. Ain't that the truth, Shorty? That's what we did. We sold our house, and my daughter sold her house, and we put our money together, and we bought this one out here. Got out of the city. What's Canis? Oh, you are great. You keep playing music like you did last weekend, and I'm good with it. I absolutely loved it. School. Another 4 years, man. If you'll notice, as she comes into the room, my girlfriend Coffee's here. And she is also Baloo. There she is. Good morning, Miss Coffee. Wait a minute now. Is that a hello, you missed the O, or is that go to hell, Mrs.Metal? Hi, puppy. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Do you want to say hi to everybody? Oh, you pretty puppy. You want to say hi to everybody? Both, either or whatever. Yeah. You know, I'm loving having all of you here, but I'm afraid after the meetup that I won't have anybody that'll come in the room and talk to me. There's only one thing bad about the meetup is I won't get to sit around the fire like you all do. Lordy mercy, papas. Metal did that it's been over a year ago, maybe even 2. And I was so scared I couldn't get him to go to the hospital and get checked out. Oh, you take care of yourself. You better tell B Papa that she better learn how to run that music deal. Because if you get to where you can't do it, she's going to have to. And yes, definitely in my prayers. Do y'all ever wonder sometimes why those prayers don't get answered? They're supposed to be, if you're a good person and you're good to people, that you're supposed to get your prayers answered. Listen, backwoods, do not get on my favorite papas. He's a good guy. Oh, I drink water all day long. I have 1 cup of coffee in the morning, and then it's water all day. Never drink a soda pop. And of course, no booze, so. Did you spill the paint? Yankee. Gums. Dadgummit, I've been on him to do a show. Will you stop? Nope, no flavoring in my water. I have one of those fancy cups. And I'm afraid if I use the flavoring in it, that it'll taint my cup, and I don't want my water to taste like nothing but ice water. Yankee? Yes, he spilled a little, he said. But didn't spill my drink. It's a smart ass. Shorty, you need more water, baby girl. Since I've been drinking water, I feel so much better. So much better. And your kidneys need that water. And coffee is not water. I don't care what they tell you. Coffee is not water. I cannot get Metal to drink a glass of water. He will in the summertime when it's really, really hot. He'll drink some ice. No, he won't drink ice water. He just drinks regular water. Ugh. Not if you buy bottled water and it's been put through a purifier. We have a water dispenser. And those 5-gallon jugs are heavy. I'm here to tell you. Coffee, listen to you. You take care, Guns. Be careful today. Make it a good day. Huh? Later, Gator. Well, what's the weather look like all you guys' way? I know what ours is going to be all day. How many kids you got, Shorty? Oh, I don't like wine at all. I never have. Well, that's a lie. When I was 16, I was drinking Boone's Farm, Strawberry Hill, by the bottles. I love you, Share Bear. High of 80. Dad gum. Oh, my Lord, at that age, Shorty. You know, I never had too much problems with my kid until she turned 18. When she turned 18, she thought she owned me. I love you too, Share Bear Bunches. You have a good day. Oh, and Teresa, yours is 12 and 15. I pity you poor girls, let me tell you. G-Mon's supposed to reach 88 today. Lordy mercy. Why can't y'all just blow some of that this way? Seriously. We've had one 77-degree day. One. You're only 29. Yeah. Well, I want you to know that I have a 44-year-old. She turned 44 on Sunday. And I only have one. And I was the mom, I was the girl that was going to have at least 6 kids when I was young. And all I wanted to do was be a mama. Never had any ambitions to be anything else but a mom. So I had one and I become a chef. Yippee. But I was a butcher before I was a chef. At least I don't have guns here to compete with. Yay. So, when we get to the meetup, Yankee, you gonna tell me that weird story? I'm gonna remind you. How long does it take you to get to the meetup, Yankee, from where you live? Maybe. Thanks. I hate to tell you this, Metal, but I think it's about time for you to buy a new phone. 15 hours. Well, good. Then it takes you longer to get there. When are you leaving? We're leaving on the 5th. How old's your oldest, Dusty? Ain't done the math yet. Are you going to drive straight through, or are you going to stay in a hotel, or are you going to sleep in your van, or 36? You still young, girlfriend. You still young. I'm going to go to the Walmart store or wherever store Backwoods is going to and buy my food when I get down there. The only thing Wade's bringing is his beer, so. It's Palm de Terra. You are not only 30, Backwoods. Bullshit. But it ain't 60, Dusty. It ain't 60. I kept telling everybody at the age of 50, that's when it starts going downhill. 32, my ass. Yes, she is. You weren't in here yesterday when she told us that, was you, Yankee? I don't ever lie about my age. I earned every year of mine, every gray hair that's on top of my head. My daughter has a fit that I won't dye my hair anymore, but I'm not. No way. I earned them. We're talking height. Age, not height. Amen. Amen, Shorty. Amen. I'm so glad you're coming. I really wish Sophie and Monique would come. Yeah, I love flying. I'm scared to death of heights, but I love flying. Did you stick your tongue out at him, Backwoods? Oh, I love being on a plane, Teresa. You get there so fast. Where's the meetup? Missouri? It's Hutch's and Backwoods. Well, I guess it's everybody's because everybody there. Teresa, are you going to the one in Missouri? Smart woman. Yeah, because that's a pain in the butt, let me tell you. Yeah, I'll probably never get on a plane again. We went to Vegas and got married, and that'll probably be the only time that I'll ever fly again, unless something happens to my niece in Texas. But I figure I'll be gone way before she will. Yeah, as we can say, it used to be metal, but we haven't flown since 2005, so that's a few years. Holy cow. They're about to get money any way they can get it from you. Yeah, I really wanted to go to Visions too because I absolutely think Visions a wonderful human being. He is so kind. But I had to pick my choice, and of course Metal knows all the guys down there. And he had a ball last year. He talked and talked and talked about it when he come home. He said he had such a great time. And I didn't decide until probably it's been over a month ago before I would even tell him that I'd think about it. But I knew he wouldn't get back on a bus again and take a bus. No way. He said that was absolutely horrible. We have a van lined up. If they don't get if my car's not running right before we've got one reserved. We have a minivan, which we could probably change it now since we have a tent and the stuff to bring. But they wanted $1,295 for 6 days, well, a week. And I said, for that amount of money, Oh, that'd be lovely, Teresa. Yeah, he absolutely hated that bus ride. And the worst part is I couldn't even talk to him when he was on the bus because it was his phone's a pain in the rear when it comes to buffering. And so we text a little bit, but other than that, I just left him alone the whole time he was gone. First time we'd ever been separated. We've been together for 25 years this November, and we'd never been separated before. Well, when I was in the hospital, but he did come up and stay with me while I was in the hospital. You're not going to get to go, Coffee? Doggone it. Well, I just tell you that we're going to make a weekend getaway for us 4 girls, maybe even Dusty if I can talk her into it, where we can all meet up right in the center somewhere and spend a weekend together. Yeah, we need a new car too. That Arcadia is a pain in the butt on gas, and it's just me and Metal, so it's really too big for the two of us. Yes, coffee, we're going to. I already told me and Sherry we're planning it. We're trying to find out when we can all get together. I want to do it before it snows. Again. They have a place down in, for Christmas, my daughter bought me a gift certificate to a luxury hotel. And I think it's in Perrysburg, Ohio. And it's called the, I don't think I'm going to call it right, Belvedere, or anyways, it's got private rooms, and you pull in the motel into your own garage, and it has your own swimming pool in the room. You have your own jacuzzi in the room. There's a sauna in the room, and free room service, but expensive. Woo-wee. And that's what I got for Christmas this year, for that past year, from my daughter. So me and Wade have that to use too, sometime. We have till 2028 to use this, so. You have a good day, Backwoods, and thank you so much for coming in and seeing us. You made me proud. Do you think I'll ever get Hutch up here? No. Take care. You be careful. I'm so looking forward to getting to meet you. All right, people. I hit the 68-minute. That's the longest one I've ever done. I'm going to cut this short. I'm going to tell everybody how much I love them. Hutch is an ass. He may boot me out of the group once I get there, because me and him don't agree on a lot of things. And I'm probably told to keep my mouth shut about it, so I have a big mouth. It's all, if y'all couldn't already know that. I send much love to every one of you that come in and seen me this morning. Rescue, if you're still here, you made me proud this morning. Very proud. Almost tears proud. But I wasn't going to cry and not let anybody hear me do it. I love y'all. Come back again. Oh, that sky is beautiful, Backwoods. Oh, you make me so jealous. Make somebody smile today, because you all has helped me smile, and I needed it. I love y'all. You have a great day. Bye-bye.